Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. My name is Robin Shaw, and today I'm going to talk about the zero conditional. So, a little bit of grammar today. I chose an easy conditional. It's basic. Of course, there's other conditionals. I'm not going to talk about that. Just the zero conditional. All right. I'm just going to check who's here very quickly. I didn't check the chat room yet. Let's take a look at who is here for this grammar lesson. Layla's here, okay, and Carrie is what is zero conditional? Well, that's grammar. That's when you're using if statement, if clauses. All right, if and clause. So if you ever want to use if, there's many reasons to use if, and one of the reasons we're going to talk about is zero conditional. So if you want to know more, keep watching. Sleepwalker, hello. Prakar, hello. And Jatoth, hello. And Andre, hello. I think I got everyone there. Welcome. Welcome everyone to this class. All right, I'm going to jump into it. So zero conditional. And I made this PPT very fast. So if there's some mistakes, be sure to tell me. And what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to do the lesson. And then we're going to do some practice questions. And then I'm going to take any final questions. So number 3 is important because I'm only going to answer questions about the zero conditional today. There's not going to be any English Q&A after. So once this lesson is finished and everyone's asked the questions about zero conditionals, I'm going to end. All right, let's get started. As I said, the zero conditional is, we use conditional sentences many, it's very common in English, and I don't want to confuse anyone, so I'm just starting with this zero conditional. And we use the zero conditional to talk about facts and things that are generally true. So when we're using the conditionals, we're going to use if or when. So let's look at our first example here. When you heat ice, it melts. Does everyone agree when you heat ice, it melts? Do you agree or disagree? And hello Hassan, Santhal, Sajjad. Hello guys. And Layla, I agree. I think everyone will agree. So when we're using a zero conditional, we all agree it's a fact or something that we all agree on. When you heat ice, it melts. So that's more of a scientific fact. And when we have scientific facts, we always use zero conditionals. All right, and to know when we're using zero conditional, again, if and when. These are the key words we need to have when we're doing zero conditionals. Here, I'm going to fix my screen. It's blocking the words. There we go. So the zero conditional uses if or when and must be followed by the simple present. All right, so this is key. We're going to use if, we're going to use when, and we're always going to use the simple present tense. All right. If you see if you see when, and you see the simple present tense, it's good chance it is zero conditional. And let's take a look at our first example sentence here. If people eat too much, they get fat. And again, we have if, and the statement here, if people eat too much, they get fat. We all agree, I think we all agree this is going to be a fact. And then we're using the simple present tense. Eat, get. The verbs are not changed to future, past tense. Eat, get. If people eat too much, they get fat. All right. That is a good example of what we call the zero conditional. The second sentence there. When babies get hungry, they cry. So in this sentence, we're not using if, we're using when. Again, we can use if or when. And we're going to agree that when babies get hungry, they cry. I think we all agree on that. All right, that's very important for the zero conditional. We all agree. And then they cry. The present simple tense. Get and then cry. We're not changing the verbs to future or past tense. It's a fact. Yeah, these are facts, right? Babies get hungry, they cry. If people eat too much, they get fat. Another usage of the zero conditional, using if or when, is to give instructions to someone. So in this sentence, I have if you want to come, call me before 5. So I'm giving instructions. Again, I'm present simple, want, call. If the second example here, if Bill phones, tell him to meet me at the cinema. These are instructions that we're going to use this the zero conditional. All right, so that's the usage. Just getting organized here. Boom, boom. Something's wrong with my computer now. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. All right, so for you guys, the zero conditional, you're using your if or when. It's got to be present simple tense, and it can be used to talk about facts, truths that we all agree on, and sometimes instructions. All right. Usage 4. It's not really usage. It is important to remember that this condition is not related to the past, present, or future. It only applies to things which are always true. Now, look at the sentence, I will drive you if the weather is bad. Now, I will drive you if the weather is bad. Is this a zero conditional sentence? I will drive you if the weather is bad. Is this a zero conditional sentence? Zero conditionals are if sentences using if or when that talk about facts. Facts or sometimes truths or instructions. So Andre, zero with will. All right, so Andre, is this sentence zero conditional? So in the usage, it says, it's important to remember this condition is not related to past, present, or future. It only applies to things that are always true. So we have a word there, will, and will is, that is talking about the future. All right. So this sentence is not a future or a zero conditional because it has will. All right. Something's wrong here. All right. So this sentence is not a zero conditional. It has will. Let's do a practice. Is this zero conditional? Yes or no? If I drink coffee at night, I won't sleep. So the zero conditional, we want to use if or when. We want to keep it present tense. So Andre replies no. Sajid says yes. Why is it no or why is it yes? How do we know it is zero conditional? Yeah, guys, I'm only talking about zero conditional tonight. There's other conditional sentences. First conditional, second conditional, third conditional. I'm only talking about zero conditional. Zero conditional, we're talking about facts or truths. We have to keep it present tense. So is this zero conditional? Yes or no? All right. So Andre started off with no. Andre is correct. It's a no. So the answer is no. Why? Because I had won't there. Won't is will not. That's a contraction of will not. And if we see will, it's not zero conditional. Okay, it's talking about future. And Carrie says it's not fact for everyone. It is a fact for everyone because if I drink coffee at night, instead of I won't sleep, I would say I don't sleep. That's how I can correct it. If I drink coffee at night, I don't sleep. Now it would be a fact for everyone if they know me. So yeah, to make that zero conditional, I have to change the won't to don't. And Andre, can we say if I drink coffee at night, I can't sleep? Yeah, you should stay away from. Try to stay away from can, could, would, should, but yeah, the best answer is don't. Hello, sir. Number 2, is this zero conditional? Yes or no? If I had woken up earlier, I could have taken the bus. Layla's nope. Sleepwalker is nope. And let's see. Dooth, I want to learn, but I'm so beginner. Yeah, this is grammar. And Andre is pretty good at grammar. No, because of perfect tense. So yeah, this is zero conditional. No, we're not using the present simple here. The tense is all wrong. If I had woken up earlier, I could have taken the bus. Using could have, that's not going to work. So this definitely is not zero conditional. Practice 3. When you press the button, the doorbell rings. Is this zero conditional? When you press the button, the doorbell rings. Okay, we have if or when. Now the present tense. We look at the verbs to figure out the tense. Press the button and doorbell rings. That's present. There, Andre said it. Present tense. And is this true for everyone? Is this always true when you press the button, the doorbell rings? So if I press the button, the doorbell rings. When you press the button, the doorbell rings. I think it's true for everyone. So this is definitely a zero conditional sentence. Okay. Number 4. If you write to me, I will reply. Is this zero conditional? Yes or no? No, no, no. Lolly, about facts. It most of the time it's about facts, but it can also be about true things. And yeah, I think you guys, if you can't have will. If you see will, that's a future tense. That's going to help for the future tense. It's not zero conditional. Practice 5. Is this zero conditional? Yes or no? When fish don't eat enough, they die. Let's see. If we say, if you write to me, I always reply. Yep. I always reply. If you write to me, I always reply. That would be zero conditional. When fish don't eat enough, they die. Is this zero conditional? So again, we need if or when. We have when. Look at the verbs. Now I have eat. Do not eat. That's present tense. They die. Die is also present tense. Is this also true? Something that is true? You agree it is true? This sentence is true. When fish don't eat enough, they die. And I think we all agree that this is true. It's using when. We have the both verbs are eat and die. They're not changing. This is for a zero conditional. I don't want to mix up saying zero conditional, first conditional. First conditional, second conditional, third conditional are other videos. This is just zero conditional. Step by step, guys. All right, we're going to go to practice 6. Just fill in the blank. So fill in the blank. If you touch fire, something burned. What is a possible word we could have there? David S. throws in get. And Layla, we need the verb. You need a verb. Lolly, will. No, will does not work with zero conditioner. Zero conditioner? No, zero conditional. And you need a verb. You guys, Billy, you have can, but you need a verb. So can won't work. And when you're using will be, again, for zero conditional, you cannot use future tense. So the answer has to be get. If you touch fire, you get burned. So this is a truth. I think we all agree, right? If you touch fire, you get burned. And we stay away from can. Just focus on present simple, the basic verbs. If you touch fire, you get burned. Let's look at number 7. This is instructions. Remember, we can use the zero conditional for instructions. Layla, I'm really confused about using get because it has many meanings. Yeah. Well, I can't. I can't really go into all the meanings of get, but get is often used with burned. I get burned. All right, meet me here if we separated. What verb could we use there? Layla, meet me here if we want. And Arash, you're using past tense. Zero conditional is only going to use present tense verbs. We need a verb there. Are sounds good. So lolly lolly and sleepwalker use are. Yep. I'm going to use get again. Sorry, Layla, I used get again. You guys put are. That sounds great. There's many verbs. Just make sure it's present tense verb. Meet me here if we get separated. That's instructions. That is zero conditional. All right, let's look at number 8. If my husband has a cold, I usually something it. What verb are we going to use there? Layla, you got to fix your spelling, Layla. Gabby. Hello, Gabby. Hello, Billy. Hello, Eugene. Kung Eugene. If my husband has a cold, I usually get it. Yeah, that's possible, Arash. And there we go. Lolly lolly catch. Sleepwalker treat. Interesting. That can work. That can work. I'm just going to use catch it. But you guys use get it. If my husband, I usually, we like to use the word catch with cold, catch a cold. So when my husband has a cold, I usually catch it. But if you used treat it or get it, that's okay. That's okay as long as you got the right verb or the present tense of the verb. Number 9 here. What verb can I put there? So I got a zero conditional. If you press the button, again we're pressing the button, the light's on. What kind of verb can we use here? And this time we cannot use get. And David, Sleepwalker, Erdell, Andre, Jose. Oh, Jose, no, we cannot use will. I think turn is very good. That's a good verb. I don't remember which verb I used. I'm going to check. What verb did I use? I used come on. Turn on is okay. I said come on. You could also, the lights go on. Many verbs can work there. Just make sure it's present simple tense. All right, and the last practice, number 10. It's easier to sleep if you eat too much. Erdell, hello. Okay. Pretty cat, hello. And a lot of you, yeah, you see, I already put the verbs there. I already put sleep and eat. So we have to think about the sentence and then don't. Don't eat too much. Okay. All right, and that was the practice. So I'm asking now, it could be confusing. Any questions about zero conditionals? Anything you're confused about? Ask me now, or you can try making some zero conditional sentences now. Number 2 is homework. A lot of people don't watch this lesson live, but if you're watching this lesson tomorrow, next week, next year, you can write some zero conditional sentences in the comments section of this video and I will see it. You guys are watching this live right now, so you could put that in the chat. So let's see. It's going well, pretty cat. Sleepwalker. If I come late, I always worry about it. Why are you worried, Sleepwalker? Well, today, if you come late, it could be confusing if you don't know zero conditionals. And Layla, could I exchange their places between part 1 and part 2 of the sentence? Yeah, if we go back to a sentence, let's see, let's go back to slide, let's go to slide 13. So in slide 13, 13 to me, but practice 3 for you. When you press the button, the doorbell rings. You could change the order very easily and say, the doorbell rings when you press the button. I start now, I am on time. If I start now, I am on time. Yes, but make sure you say on time. On time. And if, you said it. Gabby, if I travel to your country, I need you get a good health. No, this is not truth. This is more talking about something happening in the future, Gabby. So you should say better grammar. If I travel to your country, I will need you. And Layla, you guys are eager to use can. Let's just practice it without can. If I get up early, I see the sunrise. Let's just make it simple. If I get up early, I see the sunrise. Sis Mapali, hello. When you start live video, I'm always on my way home, you want to say. And when, does zero conditional mean present tense? Yes, present tense. Verb 0, present tense, present tense. That is correct. If I go to the gym, I get better. I get stronger. If I go to the gym, I get stronger. If I don't get up early, I am late. I'm late for my job. If I don't get up early, I am late for my job, or I'm late to work, or something like that. And Layla, we don't want to use can, could, would, should. If I get up early, I see the sunrise. It's a fact. You want to make it into a fact. If I get up early, I see the sunrise. That's a very strong sentence that means it's a fact of your life. If I see you, I say hello. Okay, yeah, well, you say hello. You say hello from France. I'm doing well. All right. All right, guys, I am going to end the video. So thank you for watching Zero Conditionals. If you still have questions, you got to write them in the comments section below the video. Next week, I will talk about the first conditional. So again, we're using if statement, if and clause. So check in next week for the first conditional. But I'll be back Wednesday for live English live Q&A. So if you have any questions about anything, Wednesday is the best day to ask me those questions. All right. And so Pretty Cat, we're going to teach first and second. Every week I'll teach a new conditional. So today was the first time teaching a grammar lesson in a long time. So next week it'll be a little bit better. All right, thanks guys, and I'll see you Wednesday. Please bring in questions. If you have any questions about this video, you got to do it in the comments below. All right, see you guys.